Okay, folks, you asked for it. Today I'm going to show you how to go viral on TikTok, and I'm going to be using this video as an example because the day that I launched it, I only got 9,000 views. It's true. It was pathetic. Honestly, for my channel, it felt it could have done much better. But I knew that this video was going to take off, and I was right because the next day, it got 100,000 views. And at the time of filming this video, it has 500,000 views. So what was the difference? Why did that video sort of have a slow taking off point and then all of a sudden, boom, a couple days later go viral? Well, it's a secret called retention, and it's kind of like compound interest on TikTok. And so today, I'm going to show you what retention is and how you can make retention-style videos on TikTok so that you can go viral every time. Owen Video! Welcome to the channel. I'm Owen Video, and we're talking about retention, which comes from the word retain. It means how long can you keep a viewer on your video, on your channel, but also on the platform, you know, as a whole. And here's the thing is the longer you keep people watching your videos, the longer you keep them on TikTok, and TikTok will reward that. So you want to have a strategy called a retention strategy where you're getting people to watch your videos over and over and over again. How do you do that? Let's take a look at some of my top performing videos on the platform. Okay, let's go onto my TikTok channel and take a look at some of my top performing videos to see what we're talking about. Okay, this one over here has 1.4 million views. So I'm just going to click on that and then come over here to analytics. And we can see what I want to show you is the average watch time. Okay, so this is how long, you know, I've been able to retain the viewer, right? Per this video is 16.5 seconds. But notice like how long the video is, right? It's 18.2 seconds. So they're not watching the whole video, but they're watching a big percentage of it. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind. Let's go to another one of my top performing videos. Let's go to this one right here. So this one has 10 million views. And then when we go to the analytics here, you know, again, look, okay, so this is a great example. This one is 16.8 seconds, but look at the average watch time. It's 18.7 seconds. So people are looping this video and they're watching more of it than just, you know, the length of it. So this is really strong. But again, it's right in there in that 16 sort of second range. And then there's one more. It's my most recent one, the sledding one that I wanted to show you. This one right here. Okay, so we come into analytics. This one's got 500,000 views. And again, 19.2 seconds on the average watch time. Okay, and it's total time of 23.7 seconds. Do you know what this means? It means that even though TikTok is a short form platform, right? It's designed for quicker, snappier videos. You still want to make videos that are long enough to keep people watching and trigger the TikTok algorithm to send your videos out to more people. Now, that's the sweet spot for me, is that 16 to 18 second range. But I got to make my videos typically like a little bit longer than that if I want to get them to that 16 seconds, okay? But here's the thing is 10 seconds is not long enough for a TikTok video. So, you know, what you're trying to do with like these shorter TikTok videos is like make the joke and get out.
You drink too much.
You're not my real dad.
Mom's cheating on you.
And I want to encourage you to try to keep your viewers watching you a little bit longer. Let me share with you some ways on how to do that. So my first tip for you is have movement in the first frame. Okay, so notice in the video where my son is running towards me, watch how when I click it, like the first thing is motion. So he was already running. You know, what I had him do was I had him back up like 3 feet. And I had him like, okay, you start running and I'll already be filming. That way there's instantly motion. Now that was done with him running. So let's take a look at another one. We did this one around Halloween. As soon as the camera opens up, I'm already zooming in on my daughter. You know what I mean? So, and I did that because I want the viewer to instantly be pulled in, which keeps them watching longer, right? It's not like, let me see what will happen. It's kind of like, oh, that was cool. So try to put movement in the first frame, okay? So the second thing I want you to think about is to set up a punchline. Now, A punchline is just a climax. It's just the end. It's like the big moment of the video. So I do comedy. So like I'm looking for like this joke, right? And you're probably watching this video and you're going like, could you joke a little bit more in this video, please, dude? Because dang, like you're retaining me. Like you're losing your retention of me right now. But like you look at what's the big moment, okay, in your video, and you allude to that. You go, something's coming, right? So in the dad videos that I did, right, I go, Dad, can you watch me? Right, which is my way of showing like, hey, something is coming. Now notice how look at this. He's got the sled in his hand. So like you know that he's gonna go sledding in this video. I did the same thing in another video. It's earlier on with my other son where he was skateboarding, and that one got 1.4 million views too. That was this one here. So see how he had the skateboard in his hand, right? Like we're letting you know that something is coming regarding the skateboard. So have a punchline, set it up at the very first beginning of the video, and then people will want to see how it resolves. And then the third thing is mismatch the last frame, okay? And what I mean by mismatch the last frame is that your last frame should look different than your first frame, because when you do this, it means that at the end of the video, it naturally moves to like a new scene as opposed to being a jump cut. A jump cut's like you moving from like here to here, you know? And it's like there wasn't much of a difference there in how that was edited. But you want to mismatch the last frame with the first frame so that it's a continuous loop, you know? And if you edit audio, you get it. It's like you want to end that with a little bit of a tag so it loops perfectly into the next into the loop. Now, you may want to play with this a little bit, but when you find a system that works for you, this is key. You know, when you find a retention style video that's working for you, repeat those over and over again. You guys saw that I had a couple different Dad, Will You Watch Me videos, right? Like I do a Dad, Will You Watch Me with my kid on the skateboard. There's a Dad, Will You Watch Me with my kid bowling. There's a Dad, Will You Watch Me with the sledding. And so this works, right? People like those videos, and so we do them over and over and over again. Now, one of the other, I'll tell you, big keys to going viral on TikTok is using hashtags. And I talk about how to use TikTok hashtags to go viral and to pick the right hashtags, because chances are you're using the wrong hashtags. So if you want to check that out, go watch the video that's on your screen now. I'm trying to stop my screen recorder so my editor doesn't flip out at me. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click on the video on your screen now, and I'll see you there.